Good afternoon, designers, and Happy New Year! It's 2022. We made it. Congratulations. Good job, us. I don't know about you, but we stayed home last night. We didn't do anything. I was in bed by 10 p.m. I have no idea what my husband did because I was asleep. Uh, the country is currently testing at 50% positive on PCR tests. So, yeah, we stayed home. Uh, in other exciting news, I woke up this morning having posted yesterday that I got 5 5s in a row and had a 4.80, which I was very excited about. I woke up this morning to a 4.82, which is definitely my highest score ever. It's a good start to the new year. I have been fortunate with some fives. This was a bundle dump of the pink bundle, but like, what are you going to do? It has a pink chandelier, right? So you're going to do something pink. And this one, which I did this to get rid of the chair. It was the last chair. It was the Sole Survivor. I'm sure I do actually like some of these. I did like this Habitat for Humanity challenge. I liked that. I mean, I don't like that Design Home is basically doing like, oh, Habitat for Humanity. Let's do houses for poor people. But I did like this room. And I'm not saying it's a room for poor people. This is a room for normal people. Like affluently fortunate normal people. Okay, that's coming out all wrong. I give up. Uh, and then there's this one. Like here's the other end of the spectrum. This room, like, oh my god, I didn't use any limited edition items. I did, however, use 4 pieces of the same piece of art. However, in my defense, I feel like if you if this is the room and the house that you chose, you have zero fucking taste, like none at all, and hanging 4 pieces of identical art is exactly the sort of thing that you would do. So that's where we are with that. And I don't know. So anyway, here's okay. I feel like we're having backlash here. Like, this is a very simple room. I mean, you have to wonder, like, if this got a 5, how bad are the other rooms? I mean, okay, it turns out everybody did a pretty simple room. I think this might also be a 5 with no limited edition stuff. I'm not sure if I use limited edition stuff. Nice. I mean, I guess that everybody did simple rooms because we were given a simple set. This is a nice job. I mean, I hate it and I don't want to live in it, but it's certainly, you could not accuse this room of not being color coordinated. Anyway, I do like this room. It combines a lot of things that I hate, but the overall effect is, it's nice. This is a nice room. I don't want to live in it, but anyway, my whole point is here I am with a 4.82, which is definitely the highest score I've ever had in Design Home. And Happy New Year to me. I hope it's an omen for 2022. Speaking of 2022, let's look at the first daily of our new year. Apparently, we're going to France. I'm just going to have some coffee. Oh. Goodness. Okay. Well, I'm the only Design Home player who really likes French rooms. So, sure. Uh, I have literally zero idea what one would do with this. I mean, we're definitely going to need a blue rug. I guess I'm using that one. I can't really imagine that there would be. Yeah, that's not terrible. Is there anything better? I don't think there's going to be anything better. Mm-mm. You can use that. I mean, probably if you don't have a, a limited. Is this a limited edition rug? Yeah. If you don't have this rug, then you could try that one. Nope. That one? I have to say, oh, how about that one? Yeah, that's up. Ooh, no. No. No, ma'am. Wow. It's really, this is tough. I'm looking for a rug you could use that doesn't cost diamonds. I mean, really, you can use any of these. Like these Loloi rugs that just come up for blue, but they're not white enough. Like this is really tough. You could use that, the 80s frat house rug. Nope. I guess you could use that. That's a lot of money for a rug that's very meh. How about that? This is terrible. I mean, basically, they're like forcing you to use a limited edition rug or a rug that costs diamonds. I'm feeling strong-armed and I'm not a big fan. That's the least offensive rug that we've tried so far. I mean, I guess you could use white. This, of course, is a $7,000 rug. Even that's not nice. Anyway, I don't know why I got all distracted. We're going for this. And then we're going to stick, and this room is already, could not be less fucking French. Honestly, if I could find a better rug, I would use it. These owl prints, by the way, are my favorite. They might be my favorite thing of 2021. I should probably go buy some more. Uh, do I have enough money to buy some more? I do. Okay, I'm buying more of these because I feel like you can never have enough navy things. I do not tend to stock up on stuff, but I'm stocking up on those. Okay, so the theme of this episode is the 2022 hangover. And what I'm trying to say, the point that I was getting at, is that I am incredibly pleased with myself because I have gotten to 2022 with a minimal number of hangover items. So here's a Christmas tree. Like I've two of this one Christmas tree. Oh, do this room in pink. I'm an idiot. Never mind the blue. Let's go pink. Wow, am I dumb? And then we can get rid of that tree. This is basically like my goal in life, is to just get rid of the stuff that's not going to carry over. Because 100% this Christmas tree is not going to play in January. You need to dump them as soon as possible. You can sometimes end up with stuff like I do have Christmas decor from last year. Last Christmas. Where is it? I have that stupid joy sign. This. I have this left over from not the Christmas that just passed, the one before that. Nightmare. Um, what else is left over? Do I have left over? I do have floor decor, so like really I should try to use that. Because the cushions you can use year round. The Christmas packages, maybe not so much. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and think about what I want to do with this room. And then I'm gonna come back. Okay, well, that's that. And I'm using this as an excuse to clean my virtual house. These items, I do not know when they came, when I got them. Some Christmas, they're awful. They look like, I mean, they look like butt plugs. That's what they look like. Anyway, multicolored butt plugs, what everybody wants for Christmas. So there's that. I'm pretty happy with this room, so let's just send it in. I cannot believe that it took me a whole 5 minutes to figure out that there's no blue that goes with this. There's just nothing. Design Home has created a room as a special New Year's challenge with nothing that exists in this game in that colorway. And that pink was the thing to do. So if you don't have a lot of old pink stuff hanging around, like old limited edition stuff, basically Design Home saying, fuck you, 2022. You're screwed. So let's do some voting. On that optimistic note, I'm going to have some coffee first. Hold on. I love the mirrored ceiling. And by love, I mean hate. It's very 70s. This is like an entire room designed to trigger people with eating disorders. The room on the top is nothing special. The room on the bottom is not like God's worst decisions, but it is using this Hawaiian art or Polynesian art. And no, I finally, by the way, I mean, I got them at level 29 like everybody else. I'm now level whatever I am, like 80 something, I think. And I finally used my last one of those things, and I will never buy them again. So, anyway, we're voting for the room on the top. That shit is hard to use. Wow, this room on the bottom. I mean, on the top, I see what this person was going for with their rug and their art. It's not really working. It's like the patterns are too much. This one on the bottom is perfect. I mean, this watercolor leaves print is risky, but look how nicely all this other stuff is. Like this noir chest goes really beautifully with this Beaumont sideboard from apartment 2B. Really, really nice. And the chairs are perfect, and the clock is perfect, and we are voting for this room. That room should end up with a score higher than a 4.56. Okay, well, the room on the top is a dump room. If you don't know what a dump room is, it's a room that you are not using to get a good score or to get the piece of furniture. That's the prize for the challenge. You are literally using the room as a garbage disposal. So, like, this woman has gotten rid of 4 individual chairs that she had 5 different individual chairs she had hanging around in her inventory, and she's done the bare minimum to complete this room. So, we do love a dump room, but I'm not voting for that. The room on the bottom is not great, but it's not a dump room. There's nothing wrong with dump rooms, by the way. Use them, they're great. Just don't expect to score well with them. There are people who will vote for dump rooms every single time they see them, whereas I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I respect your right to do a dump room. I've done more than one myself, but I will not be voting for them, nor do I expect you to vote for mine. The mismatched chairs in this room on the top really bother me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to get over that. Yeah. The white chairs are $495, and there are so many chairs that go with these bark decor end chairs that are cheap. There are chairs that are literally $128 that you could have bought. So, no. This room on the bottom is nothing special. The chairs are really, really cool. They're those cool anthro living chairs. They're not shown to their best effect here, but that's fine. We're going to vote for this room anyway. This person also, you can tell that the person on the top has seen some shit because they are getting rid of all of their Christmas stuff as these designs screamed into January. They knew they're not going to be able to use them again. Not a fan of the room on the top. This room on the bottom is better coordinated. So I guess we're going to vote for the room on the bottom. Even though it doesn't have any trees. But it doesn't have any trees, but it also doesn't have two mismatched trees. So we're voting for that. And this is a different... I do love... People loved this room because it's a room for a drag king. I am very grateful that 2021 was the year that Design Home really expanded the diversity and inclusion of their room descriptions. I am so excited about that. I love that for all of us. And now, 2022, I would like to be the year that Design Home expands the diversity and inclusion of the limited edition holiday sets. Wow, these are both really nice rooms. Look at this person use those sort of gently purple things. This is such a nice sofa. It's so expensive. Oh my God, Frank, you're so noisy. And this room on the bottom, also really nicely coordinated. Plus, I have to say that the bookcase is a much better choice on the bottom than it is on the top. This is much better balanced, this room on the bottom. The room on the top is much better decor. And by much, I mean as we're arguing about like the top 10% of rooms. I actually can't decide between the two of them. I want to vote for the color on the top. But the bookcase really, really bothers me. The room is just lopsided. I'm voting them equal. Which feels like a cop-out. Room on the bottom has no rug, has no nothing. I think the person just wanted the prize, which is fair enough. So we are going to vote for the room on the top, even though it's trash. Room on the top, barely coordinated pink furniture. I don't know what's going on with that art. That art with that sideboard is a crime against humanity. The room on the bottom is not like magical, but it's fine. It's certainly not a it's certainly not a Scottish stunner, but it will do the job. So we're voting for that. Room on the bottom, no. The rug, no, no, no. Room on the top, at least has art. It has art and a rug, and like an attempt was made. So we're gonna go for that. That could be our motto for 2021. An attempt was made. The room on the top is not good. Like, nothing goes together here. We have two very different shades of wood, plus gray, plus teal. And, like, yes, you can use that art with that ottoman, and you can use that ottoman with that rug, but you cannot use that rug with that art. So we're voting for the room on the bottom, which is absolutely fine. Okay. So that is all of the voting that we are doing today. And I believe that that brings us to the end of our episode. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to become a subscriber, we would love to have you. I wish all of you a happy and most importantly, healthy new year. Bye now.